What's up, peoples? This is a quick live. Uh, this is, I guess, an assessment plan or an assessment plan based on personal experience, right? So this is about electricity and the supply of electricity and how there was not an abundance of electricity, and also how I rescued all of the financial systems while my electricity was cut for like 5 years, 4 or 5 years. I can't remember. So it's been a long time. I think we went through 4 winters already without electricity. So, uh, yeah. So how did I survive after the electricity got cut? Well, it was because of my dad. That's why I think he's a saint. This dude is, he's more than a saint. He's a archangel, a guardian, a protector. So, uh, as he was getting older, in his 70s, he's 80 right now, right? In his 70s, this man was still doing construction work and real estate, right? So he was working for my brother-in-law, and my brother-in-law was trying to squeeze out some extra properties out of my pops, right? He was paying him money, but it's like he was still trying to squeeze out the extra properties. So my dad is paying his bills with that money. He's also putting food in my mouth with that money. He was, when he gives me the money, I take care of my schizophrenic little brother and the bipolar schizo mother of me and my brother. So in that house, all of our electricity got cut off. And that means the electric grid was experiencing zero usage from my house, right? So this, the purpose of this video is for when we evacuate coastal cities and people start to live in the mountain areas, and they're going crazy because they're like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So this is why I'm making this video. It's like an assessment, also a rescue plan. So my dad was, his system, his financial system was stable because he lives in another house, right? So me, my brother, and Jillian, the mother, we live in one house, and then my dad lives somewhere else. So I would take this cell phone, right, and go charge it at his house, right? So I would have to calculate the amount of usage of a cell phone for 16 hours a day. So when it gets dark out, I hang out in the park, there's light, but when it gets dark out, I go in the house and there's these solar garden lights, right, for inside of the house. So I like attach it to the window, and that means you can't really like trip. You could see a little bit, but not too much. But when the sun comes up, you gotta take advantage of all of the light, right? So uh, yeah, you take advantage of the light and get as much work done as possible. So that's what we're gonna do, because we're not gonna have electric grids, and we got to figure it out. So the next thing we were doing was, we don't have a refrigerator, so the stores, this, what up, Adam the Ghost? So the store is it has the refrigerator in it, right? So we would like just go every day to the store to get the meat. And this is how we were surviving. The meat didn't go bad because the store was keeping the meat cold. So we're moving stores and residential people when the coastal areas get flooded. So how are we going to keep the stores cold, right? The meat. So if you do the ratio of properties, like residential properties, to like corner stores or supermarkets, you figure out how many um, generators we're going to need, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to hook up the stores with generators, and everybody else could like try to survive the way we did for the past 4 years. So the meat in the stores would stay cold because we hooked it up with a generator. Another technique is for like the supermarkets. They're bigger. They have more space, right? So we could hook up a car, right? And we could use gasoline in the car, but the front of the car, you need a mechanic to dismantle it and use the spinning stuff. I think it's called camshafts or drive shafts. No, that's not the drive shaft. It's like cams, right? So it's like what the serpentine belt's attached to, and then you could hook up a some kind of like rod from the car to the generator that's powering the supermarket, right? Because you don't the fuel in the generator, it's going to burn out too quick. So you could hook it up. You could do like MacGyver stuff and hook it up to the car, and the car will last longer, right? Or you could figure out how to use the car or vehicle and just hook up like some kind of amplifier in the car, because we're evacuating a lot of people and businesses, and we got to make use of everything we have possible that's out there. So there's a couple different techniques on keeping the food cold at the stores. So the stores are going to look like flea markets, but not really. It's going to be like we're going to try to like set it up like a mall like system, but we're going to like try to build those up with the material we have to protect the food source. So we're going to use bricks and mortars, bricks and cement, and we'll build those up fast, right? So those have a priority. It's a high priority for rescue, like operations. So I mainly used my cell phone for politics, so I barely wasted time with my cell phone. But other people, they'll be wasting time with playing video games and stuff like that. Somebody says, Adam the Ghost. Oh snap. Somebody said I'm weird. Bethany Smith says you're weird. Thank you. Adam the Ghost, I feel you, homie. The struggle is real, man. So she said she is jealous your hair is better than her. You don't waste time. What's up, my brother? Oh, yeah. Love's got some kidney problems. Pray. You're probably on a list for a short life experience in this lifetime because of Trump. Ivan Curry says, God be with you. Thank you very much. And not a troll. You don't waste time yapping. You're damn right. So, yeah, we got a survival plan for the commercial sector and the residential sector. And we got to ask ChatGPT, how much usage does a cell phone use if you use it? Electrical usage does a cell phone use if you use it 16 hours a day? because that was like my baseline. I was working 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. So how much electricity does that need? And we could figure out how many like chargers that people will need to charge their cell phones. Um, and as like we're starting to re-establish the electrical grid, um, yeah, it'll take a long time just to do the power lines. It'll take like 160 years, my bad. 60 years to redo all the power lines. Um, with like a massive labor force. So, I'm trying to see if I covered everything. Teslas and electric cars, they're shit out of luck. So when they got to get evacuated, they can't use their vehicles. Let me see. So those people, they would have to invest in new cars right away based on their job performance. So let's say they have a high degree in something like psychology and mental health or government, they would have to hurry up and get a new car. Uh, if we hook up the amplifier to a vehicle, people could wash their clothes on the weekends, right, with their car. So they they pump the gas, fill up their car, then they plug the washing machine into the car, wash their clothes, but they would have to manually put water into the washing machine. And then when it's done, you just hang your clothes out to dry because the dryer, there's no gas systems and it will be like too much electricity and it'll probably burn out the, if there's electric dryers, it'll probably burn out fuses a lot. So we'll save all the heavy duty uh, electric dryers for the laundromats and like I guess Mack trucks because they could probably run an electrical grid within it to sustain all of the electrical dryers to dry the clothes. So we're gonna have laundromat and washing machines for laundromats. So we got to plan that out. Um, so yeah, we got clean clothes, we got food. I think we're gonna be happy. We got money coming in. Um, and we should still be able to produce like all the products that we need. We got to find all the factories that's in danger zones and have them build new ones. We got to relocate the farm people, farmlands. They could go inbound to the cities, closer to the cities. That way they could have quick resources to water. So we could do that system. And let me see. Air conditioning. Oh, I survived the summers because I chewed on ice. So I chewed on a lot of ice and it was hot, muggy, and disgusting, but we didn't have air conditioning. So we could focus the air conditioning for the disabled and the hospitals and the elderly, but everybody else um, will have to tough it out, just chew on some ice. So, yeah, the stove situation is going to be a grill. We're going to start using charcoal and grills, and some people they'll be able to afford like solar panels for an electric stove, but for the majority of the people, it's grills and charcoal. So we gotta invest heavy in charcoal like right now. And we have cooking, we have Oh, clean water. We could pull clean water. We could set up operations for that. Um, so we got cooking, clean clothes. We got um, shortage of electricity management. And that should be it for this live stream. So I got one person up in here. Who's left? Who's still here? Nobody. All right. Well, EJ Wiley logging out. EJ Wiley